Hello, everyone. If you can hear us out there, we're hoping the microphone works because we got a different one today. So Honk is checking on that. Hopefully it works. I'm Eric Christensen. Ritch Noble here is our guest today. Hong will be over here shortly, but make sure that the sound is working. So I don't know why he's not back yet.
If you're watching and you can't hear us, send us a message.
Yeah, no doubt. Please, right now, because I don't know about this microphone. Brian Hofer helped me get this one, so if it doesn't work, it's his fault. So just remember that, Ryan. I'm not sure if you're watching currently or not, but so today it's UC Talk number 4. We're going to do kind of a special on keeping it local. That's why Ritch is here, and I see Hong is working back his way back up, and he's working while he's working his way up.
Turn it up just a little bit.
Turn it up a little bit.
Just a little bit, and it'll be good. I heard you play.
I don't know how you turn it up.
I don't know. Maybe from your own mic.
Okay, bottom right. Over. Right there.
This one?
Yeah. Well, that's our speaker.
Next one. There you go.
Try that one.
That's speakers.
Oh.
Hey, Janessa, can you look at the Facebook Live and see if you can hear us? What? Well, on the... Yeah. Okay, anyway, get back there.
It was good. Okay.
So, sorry about that delay here. Again, Eric Christensen, they call me Rack. This is Hong Cromany. He is one of my partners and is the general manager of Urban Chislic. If you have not, didn't know that, you'll see him here way too often, actually. And our guest, again, Ritch Noble. Thanks for coming in today. So today, kind of keeping it local is a little bit of the theme, and obviously I don't think you have to explain what that means, but I think it's more important every year to try to really focus on supporting the people that support us. I guess maybe that's a good way to put it. We have a lot of tap beers that are local beers. I think you said we have six. So half of our tap beers are actually local beers, and we're actually going to show off one here today and do some taste tests and stuff. But it's awfully important for us to do that because there's such really good local products. One of Ritch's products is the Taffys that you see over here. It's a CBD taffy, basically,
Yes.
that he actually has here that you can buy if you come in. And I know a lot of people really like it. And one of our other partners.
You can buy the individual packs as well. It's right behind. You
Yeah.
have that. So a lot of people, those came out just a few weeks ago, and people just coming here and buying like 2 or 3 of them at a time.
Of this?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, individual pieces.
Oh, just one at a time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, and then sorts of flavors and stuff. It's fantastic.
We call it the flavor bomb.
Boom. I like that. Yeah, it's so we're glad to have this product in here. I know Ritch has got a few other companies. Go ahead and
tell us about that. Tell us about yourself.
Sure. So moved to Sioux Falls back in 2005. Got in the insurance business with Jim Olson at the time. It was called Olson Associates. His daughter Amy and I partnered up then and changed it to the Olson Group. And then in 2009, we merged with McKinney Allen, which is one of the oldest agencies in South Dakota, and became McKinney Olson. And then in 2012, I departed stage left and bought another friend's company, Active Data Systems. And so now we're going on our, what would that be, 6th year. Wow. 6th year of ADS. Helping people go paperless, doing a lot of document scanning, and then we sell a software called File Director. File Director is your electronic content management system, so it just makes life a lot easier. If you need to find something, you start dialing with your fingers, and your documents pop up just as quickly as they can.
Awesome.
Way more productive.
So, say if a company signed with Active Data today.
Yep.
Just say there's an advertised company. How long does it take for you to get all that file? I mean, it's got to take a long time.
Well, it depends on how much they have.
I mean, you just have mountains of paper.
Yeah. But the other thing is, we don't have to scan it. You can buy the software and you can scan it yourself.
Oh, sure.
Shout out to our good friends at Sanford. They just had us do a very, very nice job, and Woods Fuller also had us do a nice job for them. So,
Cool.
Yeah. Otherwise, we can just sell you the software and you can scan it yourself. We'll sell you the scanners as well. because all of your employees would love to pull staples out of documents. So yeah, we've been at that now. And then about a year and a half ago, some friends of mine and I, Jamie Rick, Adam Balding, and Tom Wagner, started a company called Taffy Fellas. We knew that it was only inevitable. CBD oil was going to be legal in South Dakota. Our friend Jeff Sturrock owns the Keystone Taffy Shop in Keystone, South Dakota.
I've been there.
So, once again,
Nice.
I'm sure most of you have been to the Keystone Taffy Shop. So we talked to Jeff and said, hey, we want to start some CBD. And Jeff wasn't exactly on board to begin with until a CBD shop popped up across the street from him.
Oh, wow.
And he said, let's do it.
That's
So-
great.
So we,
Apologize, sorry.
yep, no problem.
Wendy, can you still
Wendy,
hear?
I can hear you.
Oh,
Perfect. Thanks,
Oh,
Wendy.
hi, Wendy.
Thank you.
I'm back.
Wendy, I'm golfing with Roger on Tuesday, by the way.
Not surprised.
Yeah. So
He's
yeah,
gonna become a pro golfer pretty soon.
pretty soon. So we started Taffy's. The name of the company is Taffy Fellas, which fits the four of us pretty well. There's some fellas. It is not our full-time job, but we all have our own businesses and do our own things. But it certainly is fun. The benefits,
we carry it here.
You carry it here. The benefits to those those that need it are fantastic. It really does help people. There is a sugar-free version. That's a question we get asked quite a bit. Some people are pretty healthy today, as you can tell we are too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Taffy's has been a lot of fun. We really just kicked it off July 1, really. And yeah, thank you guys for putting it in here. And,
Absolutely.
And you can buy it by the packet, or you can buy it by the individual, and you can get it here.
It's awesome. No, we're glad to have it in here, and it's. I know one of our other partners buys it quite frequently.
Literally
so I
every
know,
week.
yeah, so I know it's a pretty big hit.
Yep, and he says it's way better than him taking aspirin every day.
Is it?
Yeah. So, and I mean, there's a lot of benefits to it, and I could rattle them off for all of you. But just if you Google CBD and benefits, if you've got any type of anxiety, arthritis, headaches, there's numerous things out there, and you can continue to take your Advil and your Tylenol, but do you want to take that forever? And what is that doing to your kidneys and your liver? And
Absolutely.
so, yeah.
One more way to make us feel better. I'll take it.
Well, we have a lot to cover today,
Yeah.
but I'm going to interject and I'm going to introduce Sam to everybody.
Keeping it local.
Yep.
So, Sam from Ben's Brewing Company is here to show us off some of her products. Welcome.
Hello.
How we doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. Thank you.
I brought some awesome beers for you.
Wonderful.
And so we're out of Yankton, South Dakota, and I brought you guys 3 of our best sellers. So we've got our West Side Park, which is an awesome IPA. It was the first IPA I ever tried. Super citrusy, really nice and easy to drink. And then Strawberry Blonde has been crazy popular this summer.
Is that like got strawberry flavor in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And it's I mean, the way I like describing it is it's fruity enough that you can taste the strawberry, but it's not too much that you're going to get gut rot from it.
Gotcha.
And then we've got the one that always kind of scares people, Kenny Pepper. It's our jalapeno cream.
I am all over that.
It's
That sounds
phenomenal.
delicious.
My grandpa, as long as I've known him, cruise light man, and he loves that stuff.
That's perfect.
My dad will stock up every time he goes out to Wyoming and bring him like crowlers on
That's
crowlers.
fantastic.
And then I've got our Walshtown, which is our Irish Red Ale.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's
Can't wait to try
they're
it.
all good. They all speak for
Excited.
themselves. But I'm excited to hear what you guys got to say.
So which one do we start with?
Yeah, what do you want to start
Oh,
with? All of them?
right? Yeah. Oh man. I guess.
Let's do it.
I want
Let's
to
do it.
see your guys' reaction on that. The Kenny Pepper.
Do you want to wait for that to be the last
Yeah.
one? Or you want- okay.
That'd be the last.
All right, let's do the Park
I'm back.
or the Indian Pale Ale.
It's not like we don't have enough beverages in front of us.
Indian Pale.
Yeah, no kidding.
So
Well, cool.
do a little wet your whistle.
Yeah,
here.
sorry to interject there, but gotta give them props.
So-
This is all donated from them. We have it here, obviously.
Rich, you start, and we'll let you tell us what you think.
Perfect. Now, I've not done a lot of beer tasting. Are you supposed to swirl it and sip it like a fine
I think you're
wine?
supposed to put your finger in it.
Is that swirl?
Yeah, no, guys.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That is citrusy.
Mhm.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not a huge IPA fan, but I've got to tell you, you don't I don't get that big IPA taste out of it.
No, that's actually really good.
Really good.
I'm the same as you. I'm not a big IPA guy, but that citrus in that's like just right.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of local, when I first moved back to Sioux Falls, this guy went to Monks all the time.
Well, yeah. All the
That
time.
place was awesome.
It was like
Had
10
so
years.
many great drinks over there, and how are they doing it here?
That got bought out by a guy out of Rapid City, or a brewery out of Rapid City.
Good for them.
I think they reopened.
That's great.
I think I read that the other day.
I was sad that they were closing, so I was.
Yeah, well, you know what?
happens.
The COVID stuff, I thought that's going to be a bummer to ruin that place because that's kind of a hallmark of downtown.
Yeah, they according to Forbes, 400,000 restaurants and bars will not be open.
That's why we
It's
love all of
only
you.
400,000?
Because we know that Sioux Falls and South Dakota keeps
Yeah,
it.
thanks for all the support. Absolutely.
Very true.
All right.
Well, we're lucky here that we've been able to stay open because, yeah, I mean,
Thanks to customers like Rich.
yeah, absolutely. So I'd say that's definitely a winner. And do we have all these beers in the? Okay, we have these for sale here now too, guys.
And we are going to be giving a pack away to any customers that are here. I know that they already signed up for it, so we'll give that at the end of the show.
Speaking of that, we are doing, of course, reminder that if you come down while we're doing UC Live, it's basically happy hour prices.
Yep.
And we are going to have giveaways. Today we got some beers, we've got some mugs,
Gift cards.
Gift cards.
Giving away the Taffy.
And so we're not going to tell you what it is, but we have also got some like beer signs, like neon beer signs to give away. We've got shirts, hats, that kind of stuff. So it'd be worth your while to come down and hey, see if you win something and drink some cold beer. So.
And then no matter when we do it, it could be at 10 at night, it's happy hour. It could be 10 in the morning.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's happy hour. So whatever we're on, it's happy hour.
Just try to watch and come down because we'd love to have people in here chattering at us. My wife is sitting right over here, but she's ignoring us. So. Let's see here. So this
She'd probably love it if you turned the camera on her. I bet she'd enjoy that.
I asked her if she wanted to come over and meet it, and she's like,
this way.
she's like, oh no, and I'm like, whatever.
On the way here, I told my wife we were going to do this, and first person to call me when we sat down and went live was my wife. So thanks, Jennifer, for calling.
So obviously she was paying attention.
That's right.
All right, so we got the strawberry blonde. Ooh, that definitely's got a little bit of a pink hue in it.
Yeah, it's good.
Tom Ackle and Sarah Palmer is doing a celebrity bartending tomorrow for a great cause. Be Rescue Squad, I think that's her name.
So what that means is that they're going to be the ones basically bartending, slinging drinks, and so come down here. They'll hopefully lighten up the crowd and support those guys, and then we'll give 10% of the profits to that organization that's.
And tip them because they won't keep those tips. Those tips will all go to the charity. So.
Yep, it's everybody
It's
needs
fun.
a little.
It's fun. You know, none of them did it. Jim didn't do anything though. Jim just sat there. Linda did all the work. I'm calling you out on that. You sat right here while your wife did all the work.
Look at my shocked face.
I love it. That's fantastic. Rich, when are you doing it?
I hadn't been asked.
Oh man, look at that.
Oh my goodness, the guy who does all the networking. Yeah.
Dang it.
Well, absolutely, gotta have you.
We should do it on a Wednesday night.
Well, I was just saying, so speaking of Wednesday night, it's your Wednesday Rush Group network.
Yeah, I'd love to
Now,
hear this story.
The Rush is back open, right?
The Rush is back open.
So you guys doing that Wednesday?
We were back there on Wednesday. So our good friend Mark Fonder too, who does a lot for Sioux Falls. He welcomed our group after the tornado hit, and so we've been going to Craven and the Rush. But this group's been together for about 12 years now.
Wow.
And it's a great networking group. You've got everything from people who change oil at Thrifty Lube to guys who own multi-million-dollar businesses.
Wow, that's cool.
That's how
And girls, guys and girls.
Yeah,
Janet,
that's
I don't want to leave you out, Janet.
yeah, that's how we met.
It's how we met.
Yeah, Brian Opp, another small business owner here in Sioux Falls, invited me to go.
Yep.
And then
Cool.
that was like 4 years ago. I can't go every Wednesday.
Yeah, we don't see everybody. I don't go every Wednesday, but I go most.
Yeah. Go to all of them.
Yeah.
Well, tell us a little more about how that started. So this was 12 years ago.
Yeah, probably 12 years ago. It actually started at Stubby's, another local bar. Chico was the owner at the time, I think.
He still is.
Yeah, he still is. Yeah. And we were just down there having beers, and then we talked about, hey, we should do this on a regular basis. And there were 4 of us at the time, myself, Chad Bosel, Neil Stoll, and Tom Wagner. And actually, I think Corey Halstonson was also there, so there might have been 5 of us. And our intent was to keep it local, to hop around and go to different bars every Wednesday and just get together and network together. And then we started inviting people, and it got harder to hop around, right?
Sure. Because
then you've got 8, 10 people sitting there, and why leave, right? So really the Rush became our mainstay. Al and Steph Gray have taken really good care of us. We've had Christmas parties there. We did a hunker and down party one year. That was just a lot of fun, and it was nothing more than just
March Madness too.
March Madness. We do that every year. And again, even though Al had a kitchen, he allowed us to bring in our own food and stuff. But so we've got, on any given Wednesday, we'll get between 4 and 30 people that come down, hang out, introducing business people to business people. If you're a salesperson, it's a great way to network. Come down and meet some different people. Of course, we have a few beverages, but really
that's not the important part.
Yeah, the context of it is that you come down and you meet people you didn't know before. And come one, come all. I send out messages that just say everyone's welcome. Some of the people that came first, I'll say, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. And they'll go, why didn't you get an invite? Well, you don't need an invite. It's every Wednesday. So come on down.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's some great friendships. Now we hunt together, we fish together.
Wow. Fantastic.
And if you can all get a little business out of the deal, it's even better. So,
and that's what it's all about.
Well, let's talk about the strawberry blonde here. It's got a really fun color to it. Have you had it?
Yeah.
I just tried it. The strawberry's not overwhelming.
No, it's just a hint. It's not even like a...
Right.
Delicious.
Yeah, I liked her comment about how it's not too sweet, so it's not like you drink one and you're like, I can't do that. This has got just a nice little hint to it.
It's another good beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm impressed so far.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
I agree. I did like the first one better. If we're ranked,
Did you really?
I did. But I'm not an IPA guy, like I said.
Well, the thing about it is we got another 2 beers to go. All right, so this is Walshtown.
I better cleanse my palate with this Busch Light.
Absolutely. So I was looking at these again, this description. So this was the one that was a little darker. This is a red ale. Not super red, but I get what you're saying. But I do love a red ale. So
I do too.
I would agree. Rich, thanks again to Ben's for bringing us down on Shredders.
Thank you. Rich, you just went home or went to see the other side of your family recently? You were out of town.
Oh, yeah. We went to went to Amboy, Illinois. Actually, we had a funeral for my dad.
Sorry.
So no, that's okay. Circle of life, right? And so while we went there, we were halfway to Sandusky, Ohio, which is the best roller coaster park in the United States. I mean, our kids went nuts on these roller coasters.
That's great.
And the only bad part of this is about 15-hour drive.
You actually texted me and called me when you were out in somewhere out there and thought that Urban Chislic should be out there.
Oh, yeah. So he just says it like driving from one place to the next. We went by South Bend, Indiana.
Sure.
Where you can't drive by South Bend when you've got kids in the car. And we're not Catholic, but still you've got to stop at Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
So I was telling Hong, you guys need to put an Urban Chislic. The college is right here, and there's a street, and I can't tell you the name of the street, but it's across the street from the school. And this place was hopping on a Monday afternoon. Wow. People everywhere. And they had, your single slice pizza places and whatnot. And I just thought Urban Chislic would kill it here with these college kids.
So
we need to get Hong a plane.
Why don't you work on that?
No, I love your guys' place, and I love the concept, and truly, I think what you've got here is a gold mine. Having Guy here a month ago or whatever, that was pretty cool. And
We can't confirm and deny that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But if you look over on the wall where his signature is
confirm or deny
a
that.
bit
Not yet.
telling.
yeah. And he did take some taffy.
He
right?
did.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did.
Oh, yeah.
He did. Yeah, he sure did. He sure did.
Yeah, well, and we'll hopefully be able to talk more about that coming up soon.
Yeah,
So let's get to the Walsh Street or Walshtown. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Walshtown.
Well, Walsh would be keeping it local.
Yes, exactly.
Close, right?
Yeah.
Almost tastes a little coffee to me. Maybe because I've been drinking so many other things.
No, I would agree. Is it a coffee or is it like a nut?
I was going to say more of a nut, and we maybe need to ask her, but
Yeah, I'm tasting more of a nut brown ale.
Yeah. Who you comes with?
well, hey, he likes nuts.
Salty up here.
I don't want to spit this out. No, it's good. Another winner.
We
Like I
should
said.
read some of these comments. I can't read that far.
Oh.
Sorry. People are asking some stuff.
Hi, Eric.
Yeah. Hello, Linda. Hey, wake up.
Thanks for joining us. We got
Yeah, wake up down
Nice.
there.
I
So
haven't seen
Look at that,
him
watching
in
from
years.
Oklahoma.
he moved back to friggin' Florida.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bastard.
I know.
Somebody's cousin. Was Linda your cousin?
My wife's cousin.
Gotcha.
And my wife, who's sitting over there, won't come over here and say hi because I asked her
Too
to.
bad. Too bad.
She's ignoring me, so that's good. Well, let's do it. I want to try this one. This is the one I really want to try.
Hong, I think your glass is in front of your water glass.
Oh, I got it.
My recipe now?
Thank you. All right.
These are 5.3% alcohol. They're
So you can only drink 12 of them. So speaking of beer, that's one thing that I wanted to talk about today was our beer club.
Yeah.
So we have a beer club, and I'm a member of it, and I love it. It's fantastic. What it is basically you can spend either $15 or $30 a month, and you'll get, for $15, you get 15 16-ounce tap beers for the month. So you can come in, come in 8 days and get 2 beers, or excuse me, whatever it is, 7.5 beers, whatever.
He's good at math.
Yeah, no, that's me. Sorry, Mom.
Mathing.
Sorry, Mom. You can't beat that for as far as the price. It doesn't matter what time of day it is, doesn't matter what day it is. You get to use those. Basically, works out to be $1 a beer, and you're getting the coldest beer in town. It's going to be frosty. It's going to be fantastic. We do have a little bit of extra, the premium, like the local beers that end up counting as like 1.5.
Yep. It depends on, sadly, it depends on the price points. Of
Yeah, so
but
take it with a grain of salt.
overall though, you are getting beers.
Basically, that's what we pay for.
What we pay for it, we're just, you're buying it from us. The reason why we do that is for a couple things. Mainly because we want more bodies in here. We want you guys to come enjoy our food, buy other things.
Because Minnesota Avenue still isn't friggin' open, and I'm getting pissed off about it.
Right? We'll make a phone call.
What the hell? Like there's all the lanes are poured, and you still don't open half of it.
They're like 2. Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm wondering if we could do that with Chislic. Could you start a Chislic club where we can come in and basically get the Chislic at cost?
Okie doke. So
This guy would be
we got to shut the lights off, but it's fine.
Get the dark.
This will be the last time I'm a guest speaker out here.
See you, buddy.
Oh, goodness. But anyways, let me. I'd like to share so getting the premium packages, which is $30 a month. Again, getting beers at cost, but there's other perks. When we have seasonal meats, we bring those out before everybody else. So you can sample alligator, bison. What else?
Pheasant. We've done pheasant.
Yep. But then also, we're also looking on a beer club day where you get to come in and sample beers, just like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Complimentary. No charge. So that's another thing I'm working on. Hopefully that'll roll out in the next month.
Yeah. And if this will be good for when we do get to the next restaurant. The nice thing is they'll be basically use those 30 at either locations or whatever we do.
Exactly.
Anyway, that's down the line. But anyway.
I'm a member.
Yeah, I'm a member, and my wife's a member. It's why wouldn't you be? So let's try this one. So
This is the one that she wanted us to try.
This is the one she was.
Oh, you can smell it too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
crisp.
It's surprisingly good. It's got a.
It's not like spicy though. But I was expecting like some heat in there.
I was too. It's almost like drinking pepper, but it's not chalky. So,
That is different.
yeah.
Well, you like spicier.
Look, I put hot sauce in my beers before
For those that
with my wife's dad.
for those that may or may not know, growing up we called him rack.
Still do.
And on the menu, we have 7 or 20 something sauces, and the last one is rack triple X. It's the same. He wants things spicy.
Hot.
Remember when we were at the cave and we were sampling a bunch of stuff and to have to buy some stuff and we almost died.
Oh my god.
Like she bought us like a care package of hot things.
I took the one pepper. I didn't even know what it was. I ate it, and it was so hot. And then I don't know if I even finished the rest of the story, but I went to the bathroom, and my night was over. Not because I had to. It was because I touched something and it was on fire.
Yeah, you literally kicked us out of your house.
I kicked you out. I was like, get out of my house. I need you out now. I don't. Everybody out.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I was so pissed.
Oh, anyways,
a bad idea.
rack sauce is his. Literally.
Yeah, and then so it's one of those that you and I have eaten like so many places, and you go, oh, this is supposed to be the hot sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rich does this, but we'd be so disappointed because either it wasn't hot
Or it
tasted
terrible. It's like pepper spray.
I'm not going to bring up the one place that in town that has a challenge, Blazing Challenge. It's hot, but it tastes horrible.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Has anybody tasted it that works there?
Yeah, probably not. Right.
But anyway, so the Rack Triple X
Flavorful.
is very flavorful. It's a nice barbecue sauce. We use it on our regret burger, which is hot. But it's not just.
Rich, do you spicy?
I do.
You do?
I do. Remember, I tried to follow your lead that first time we had fought.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Look.
That was a mistake.
I learned how to eat hot from home.
Yep.
Like I would go to your mom's house and eat the pho there.
Yep.
And she has those little chilies that we put in there, and they were so hot.
Well, one of my stories that I love sharing to staff is Eric obviously doesn't. He's involved, but he's stuff here all the time. One of the best stories is
Basically what he's saying is, you don't work.
and so obviously we grew up together, and clearly Norwegian, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And obviously Southeast Asian. Generally Southeast Asians eat really spicy. I left 10, 12 years. I come back. He's eating spicier than I do. You do. The index is way higher than mine, I think.
It's just because I'm stupid.
You like the tang, right?
I do. It's a weird thing. Is like I come from my spicy food in my house is ketchup. Like from my parents, and my mom used to say that she couldn't go to Taco John's because the meat was too spicy. She couldn't eat it. So I mean, whatever. You take that for what it was. Where our like everything we ate consisted of like milk and like meat, and that was it. But anyway,
Vikings, right?
Yeah, right. Totally. But no, I absolutely enjoy the heat, and I think and our hot buffalo is no joke either.
Oh,
The jabong's hot, and then we also have our bone dust, which is our hot rub, and that is no joke either. That's all, and they all taste great. And thanks to the chef Ryan for designing those things, but and Han of course, but they're all fantastic. You just said football. I was thinking, you know what? We've got football coming up. We don't have any of this, unfortunately. But I do want to make sure everybody remembers that on Saturdays and Sundays, and depending on who's playing, we're going to always have football on, college or the pros, is our $15 all-you-can-eat wings. You got to come down and try it. You get the beer club and you get the wings. Yeah. It's $15. You can sit here and for an hour and a half and eat 40 wings. What's the record anyway?
I only eat like 28.
Shut up.
Yes.
Really?
We do have large wings, but yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, our wings are fantastic.
There's a guy.
They really are.
There's a guy that would crush a gorilla, not the gorilla, but a dumpster. But there's hardly anybody that can eat more than 28 wings.
I wonder why that is.
Challenge. I don't know. I see you guys can do it.
Well, anyway, some come down and beat, you said 28? Let's see that. So for $15, and then you get the beer club membership and drink 6 beers.
And you can sample all the
That's-
sauces.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's 6 at a time.
Yep, 6 at a time, and then you get to pick one sauce for each time. So we do have some sauces for sale too. If you guys are in love with any of them, like the Rax Triple X, we usually have. I don't see them there now, but we usually have some sitting out there ready to go. So I feel
I've
free
actually
to.
purchased several of those.
Have you? Good, good.
Yep. To take home. You bet. Because we like to smoke, right? You got to
Oh,
smoke
yeah.
meats.
Sure.
So when you find a good hot sauce like they have here,
Thank you.
you buy that
Everything's homemade.
and you take it home.
Everything is homemade.
Everything.
Delicious.
Right here. So speaking of smoking, I love to smoke pork ribs, and my favorite dry rub is to use the bone dust. And I just coat it, but whatever it is, it seems to temper the temperature a little bit. So you can be. I was always afraid that the wings or the ribs are going to get too hot.
Yeah.
Because you're putting basically ghost pepper over them. But when it smokes, it must somehow kind of
That smoke
temper
flavor
it
might
down.
actually, yeah.
And it doesn't seem as hot.
Yep.
I mean, like I'm putting it on and I'm like sneezing because it's up in my nose.
And you're reminding yourself not to go to the bathroom.
I learned that you wear gloves and you pull them off.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
The manager just grabbed the winner of the Ben's Brewery.
oh cool.
Brandy. So I think she's back there somewhere.
Cool.
You won?
So we'll have Brandy come up and get that. Wanted to again talk about the support. Our local businesses. We buy a lot of beers from our local providers. We also get some of the products that we use in the kitchen from Uncle Ed's. So thank you, you guys do a great job. Stensland's Farm, same thing. And then we get our gear from Wilder Customs. Lisa does a great job. We just support all those guys. Come down, buy a hat, buy a shirt. It's local. It's going to them. So we can't say enough for how we try to use all of our local partners.
Absolutely.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. So, and one other thing, we have a new menu coming out here pretty soon.
Yeah, working on it.
And-
should be done in a week or two, but totally will take some suggestions. If there's something you want to see on the menu that we don't have, we obviously took the things that we couldn't perform on, so you'll love it.
Yeah, and I would love to see some new fresh ideas. One idea that I have that I want to try, Han, and I know Skinny would get mad at me because he says everything we make is too hot.
I know he eats that.
I want a hot dog.
Oh yes.
HOTTT.
Pretty's
dog.
Yes.
Hot dog. So it's like a hot chili dog. Can you come up with that?
Absolutely.
Come on, you
Absolutely.
do it.
Absolutely. Done.
All right. Well, I think that we're going to close it up. Rich Noble, thank you. Appreciate
See if
it.
anybody said anything else.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I'm guessing that's on the hot dog side. I would say the same thing, Randy. I'd say
Thank
the
you
same
guys.
thing.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Peace out.